Love a bracelet that rolls on the wrist, and this one absolutely does. Both of these bracelets coming up, this is heart cut turquoise, which we'll talk about, but this is where I want to feature your attention right now. J347771 is your item number, and this is priced at $129. The execution of this bracelet is incredible. You have 8mm turquoise beads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them going around your wrist. But what I want you to see are these diamond cut rings. We did this in the gold clad and then just the all silver. But what you should see is that underneath those rings is a crystal quartz bead. See it? So what I love about that is there's a domed feeling, but even if they separate a little bit, you get this kind of magical crystal glow as you're wearing it. By doing that, it also gives you just a slightly bigger dome beyond where the turquoise beads are. Every one of those rings is all diamond cut. It gives the gold a softness, and it gives the silver an incredible sparkle. This fastens with a lobster claw closure. This bracelet is weighty. You are going to get this home, and I think you are going to be so pleased at the weight of this piece. It feels like such good jewelry. It rolls on your wrist. I layered it, but I really didn't have to. You can put this with other silver pieces that you have, other bead pieces that you have. Look at the shimmer of the metal and look at those beautiful beads. This is what Italian craftsmanship is all about. If this was a Sunday morning back in the day when we brought you silver style, I can tell you that this would be a Jill's pick, hands down. I do want to point out the turquoise used in this bracelet definitely has more personality to the beads, meaning you're going to have some matrix, you're going to have some different movement to the look of each of those beads. I love that because I think, one, that kind of ensures, as people are looking at it, that, yeah, those aren't plastic, those aren't resin, that's real stone. But what I also love is that, you know, each piece is unique and each piece has its own personality. Some will be more matrixed than the others. You know, turquoise is a stone. This is what you have to remember when you're looking at this stone. Turquoise is a stone that dates back thousands of years. If you've ever had the opportunity to go to a traveling exhibit from the Egyptian Museum from Cairo, if you've ever seen the traveling exhibit of King Tut, if you've ever been to the Metropolitan Museum and been to their Egyptian section, you will find that turquoise was used by the kings and queens of Egypt. It was inlaid into their tombs. They would carve scarabs out of these stones to make sure that those that had died would move on to the afterlife with great protection. So this is a stone that has been prized and revered by ancient cultures, including ancient Native American cultures here in our own country, in North America. You know, there are legends and lore and stories about the beauty of turquoise and where it came from. My daughter Kylie has been in Girl Scouts since she was, you know, in elementary school, and she's still in that ambassador rank, even though she's almost 17. And she recently had to do a presentation for the younger scouts so that they could start earning their badges, and they were assigned Native American history. Well, there couldn't have been a better mom to help out with that because I collect pottery. It's one of my passions. I love jewelry. And it was so cute because Kylie was like, remind me of that story about the Native American chief who had turquoise skin. Like, I had shared those stories with her as a child and she remembered them. And the story goes, according to Native American legend, that there was a native chief who was trying to escape people who were trying to capture him. He was running through the red rocks of the desert, and it was hot and the sun was blistering, and he finally had an opportunity to rest among the rocks in the shade, and the beads of sweat that dripped off of his turquoise colored skin created the first vein of turquoise that runs through the Southwest. Those stories are why I love being a host with jewelry on QVC, because when you look at this now, there's this whole new experience to your jewelry. The cultures that have prized this stone, and you're so lucky that you get to wear it too. You know, there's another story that says that turquoise actually came upon and rose from the water on a turtle's back up into, you know, the lakes and the waters of the Southwest. And that is how turquoise came to be. Other Native American tribes will tell you that they believe turquoise came from a fallen piece of sky. So, I mean, it's magic. It's magic what this stone offers you. There's no other stone that gives you this saturation. There's no other stone that gives you this intensity. And then we take that heritage and we put it in the hands of the Italians, who create this incredibly modern, cool take on a beaded bracelet with rings and rings and rings of precious metal sterling silver that have all been diamond cut. I love how Donna's kind of doing the gold story with the jewelry while I'm doing the silver story. Look at that even next to that gold watch that we have coming up from Ecclesi with the Ethiopian opal. I mean, it is just a stunner. The price is the same for all sizes, 6 3/4, 7 1/4, and 8 inches. It's heavy, it's weighty. It does not disappoint. With 4 easy payments, remember you can go on 5 if you use your Q card. And if this is your first chance to shop with us and you set up an account with us today, use our 5 for You promotion, and that's a $5 credit towards your first purchase. So that saves you $5. It basically covers the cost of the shipping on this item if you want this to be your first purchase with QVC. J347771 is your item number for our hammered and turquoise bead bracelet. All right, I've been talking about this Ecclesi Facets bracelet watch that's coming up. It's your choice of either turquoise or the Ethiopian opal. The price on this for under $200 and all that turquoise and all that weighty stainless steel metal, which will be so durable and gorgeous. The Ethiopian opal, by the way, has a white mother of pearl face to its watch. Beautiful design here, and your choice of gold or silver in the stainless, and that's on 6 payments of easy pay. All right, time to do a ring swap.